Sunday drivers.
Next stop is 98th Street.
Yeah, I did the BxM1 coming up.
Excuse me, sir. We'll be able to get off on 92nd Street because I have a baby.
Can't hear you.
We will be able to get on 92nd Street. I have a baby. She wants to walk.
And something about 92nd. What are you saying about 92nd?
Can you stop for us at 92nd instead of 98th, please?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You think you'll download it today or tomorrow?
Probably gonna upload it on like Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the video.
Okay.
It's a good thing they're filming it, because my turnaround time is slower than the MTA to make new decisions.
See, they won't let us put anything in the window. Do it ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't touch our phones.
You know, I was talking to a New Jersey Transit driver about it, and I was saying it's a good way for them to do training. They have cameras recording you guys anyway.
Well, not this one.
Oh, not the old ones?
The blue ones. The blue ones, and then there's another one that looks like this, but
Big Brother's always watching.
that's exactly like 1984.
I had to read that. I did it for my summer reading a couple years ago in school. And now I use that quote everywhere.
Yeah. Well, once I hear you say that, I know you know you read the book.
We actually are making that in this if you want to see it. So
I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, if you look at every building, every bodega, there's something outside.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go my man.
But yeah, the biggest lie everywhere is that they're there to protect you.
And they put cameras and they put TVs here. So when you want to change lanes, you look up. I think that's a stupid idea.
I think cameras are a good idea, but if they want to put cameras there, no need to remove the mirrors. Like, if they want to put cameras for mirrors, there's no need to remove the mirrors. Like, you can also put a camera under the mirror. I just got my permit a couple months ago, and cameras are there to, like, assist, not replace.
Yeah, the new buses have a camera so when you back up, you can see what's behind you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Yeah.
to get on the
So
bus.
much better.
I know that they pay us better than New Jersey Transit.
Hmm.
New York and California pay better than New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because you're working in the city. I mean, beyond, you know, you don't have to live in the city, but these streets are rough.
Those new buses, another reason a lot of people don't like driving them. I mean, some people don't have a choice, but that new one is different than the new one we have. 'Cause that was a local double bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lower and it's built different. The new express buses that are blue,
Yeah,
the strip on the side of the body goes so low that sometimes if you take a turn, it'll actually touch a high
wow.
curb, or the curb will scratch it up. Whereas
they
these
see that
buses
and they
are
write
higher
you
off
up.
the sides are higher off the ground, and it almost never happens.
there's a batch of about 40 buses that New Jersey Transit has split between 3 garages. Instead of having stainless steel panels for where luggage would go and the wheelchair lift and all that, it's white because the previous company that had them painted it. And not all drivers like them because if they scratch it up,
Correct.
it's going to be noticed so much, you know.
It depends on
So quicker.
the management of the depot.
Yeah.
Nobody, you know, when you have a victimless accident. And
Either way, they're all old as shit.
Yeah. But, you know, they repair the parts all the time. So.
Yeah, these buses aren't really that beat up compared to the ones we've got.
Now, do you really want to film this route, or does it doesn't matter?
I guess so, yeah. Don't you go this way anyway?
No, I go this way, and then I got to go down Columbus,
Oh.
and then I got to go down Broadway. But the thing is, since you're going to get off at 34th, are you going back? You're going to take the 2 northbound?
Nah, probably gonna go back to Port Authority.
You're leaving already?
I don't know.
Come on. We got time.
It's a transit bus accident, and you're going to look at articles. You're going to see mostly the serious ones.
Hmm.
Most of the time, the accidents are very minor. And usually they're with cabs. Yeah, it's amazing. There's people that work in the city, and you see them. They're professionally dressed. You know they're taking the subway. You know they're taking the buses. You know they're crossing the street. But yet they don't.
City. Thankfully, he doesn't do that shit.
I used to drive school buses, and I was driving one of those small, wide ones, and it has like these mirrors at the end of the hood that stick out so that you could look at them and see what's going on the side. So as you turn, they stick out slightly more than the front of the bus. I was making a turn at the corner, and some guy in a business suit, he stepped so close, I hit the horn. It missed him by this. It would have just punched him right in his face.
Wow.
It's insane. Darwin Award candidates.
Beep, 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 beep. You know what? We'll go the regular way.
Alright.
This way, I can show my family and say, this is what it looks like going through Times Square.
Yeah, it's good for like future operators too. They can look at this video and see how to run the route.
They don't do that in training.
Yeah.
Everything is they have a guy that comes on, he's a superintendent. He hooks up some sort of second brake, so he can control the brakes if he thinks you need the brake. And basically, you hit the brake even if someone's not near you and they're walking towards you or on a bike towards you, and he'll say to you, why didn't you slow down or stop and identify the hazard? So when you're actually in training and you want to get the job, it's not about, and then same thing with knees, is people in for knee surgery, because holding the pedals down on these buses, it's not easy, it takes strength. So a lot of people need knee surgery too. So they have their own method of teaching us. So when I had to take the test, I had to say, okay, there's an old man coming out on the sidewalk right now. He looks like he's walking towards the bus. I'd have to come to a complete stop, and then he would tell me whether or not he wants me to continue. So as I was taking this, I had to identify 3 or 4 things at once. And then he'd want me to look in the mirror, look in the mirror, look in the mirror, tell him what I'm going to do. Okay, they're stopping, they're slowing down, I'm coming to a stop. This guy's coming on my right. I got my indicator on, I'm going over. No one's in front of me, it's safe. I'm going through. You know, they don't want you to take the yellow, but in that case, I'm already in the intersection. And that light is for the bikes.
Yeah.
So you really have to be careful. And matter of fact, if I was doing the test with them right now and they saw it yellow like that, they would probably be pissed. A lot of those boxes are how we predict how much time we have to get through the intersection. And the pedestrian hand, most of the time, is supposed to have a number. And when we see it get to 3, we know that we should probably slow down. I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say if you're filming it. So I'm telling you what you're really supposed to do. So if they have an undercover superintendent or undercover dispatcher who gets on your bus and you don't know he's on the bus, he's going to watch to see what you do. Now, if he sees you go under yellow, he might let you get away with 3 or 4. But if you're speeding, if he sees that you're hitting the gas to go through the yellow and make the bus go faster, then he can say you took the light. But if you're just rolling and the light changes, he's not going to look at it as they put the bus out of service and you don't have an accident. They're not going to say anything to you. But if you have an accident, they're going to say, guess what? The accident is your fault. You're being charged with the accident because you weren't supposed to be on 5th Avenue. You were supposed to do the route accordingly, even though there was no one left on the bus. So
NJ Transit's the same way.
Yeah, that's the catch. And here's the thing: if it's a minor fender bender, it goes down as a minor, and in 12 months, it's not held against you anymore on your record. But if you get 3 minors in a 12-month period, you get a 5-day suspension. But the union will probably try to get it knocked down to 1. If you have an accident with, like, maybe, I don't know, $10,000 more of damage, it's a major. A major accident takes 18 months to come out. If you have 3 majors in 18 months, they could take away your 19A and put you out of service for 12 months. You know?
The problem with majors is nowadays, especially with crumple technology on cars, if you give a light love tap to a Tesla, that could be 10,000. That's a major.
Correct. And the thing is, I'm not sure about what the threshold of a major is anymore, because I had some people tell me a major is $50,000, and then I've had people in the union tell me, oh no, it's $4,000, and it's not. It can't be possible that it's $4,000 because all you got to do is get a new car that has like little sensors in there, and those sensors itself, you know, they're worthless, and they probably were made in China. But if you're buying the part from a dealership and it's not going to be aftermarket, you're paying the body shop to put everything on. You're paying for the part, and that's how you get. You know, that's how people get screwed all the time.
Yeah.
Some parts of the exhaust you can't get off because you have to have it up high on a lift to angle the pipe. I mean, I could go on and on. I've done tons of things. I don't rip out transmissions or engines. That's, you know, you need the equipment to do it.
You don't destroy the trans?
What do you mean destroy it?
I'm making a joke.
Oh, you mean like do I get rough with my car?
No, I'm making a joke about. Same thing goes for if you blow a trans in your car. You don't get it.
No, I don't get it.
Trans people.
So tell me what
trans people.
Huh?
Trans people.
Oh.
Like, oh.
$1,800 or $1,900, right? Because of the subsidization, because of their salaries and income, and then they move in their boyfriend or something. or they move in their 2 girlfriends, or if it's a guy, he moves in his cousins. And then what happens is you're supposed to only have 1 or 2 cars in the neighborhood, and they're supposed to go in the garage, and then they wind up out on the street, which means there's less parking spaces, there's more people pulling up and hanging out around the building that there should be. So it's really, yes, it looks nicer, and it is a little bit of good in the step in the right direction, but it really didn't improve the neighborhood. There's still, like, I come out of my car at night sometimes, and there's people like, they're doing 50 miles an hour on a 15 mile an hour street. You know, they're coming down a monster hill, and you can hear the whole frame of the car hitting the fucking concrete because they're driving crazy. I've even seen cop chases through Yonkers at night, like 1 in the morning. I've seen them going after like cars that are speeding away from them. Then you got guys that go down there with their tow trucks and they're looking to impound cars that aren't being paid for. And if they get bored and they have nothing to do, they'll try to bully you. They'll try to come up behind you and scare you. And I had one guy hit the brakes on me, trying to make him crash into me because I got an old car, I don't care. He didn't. Instead, he came around me, and then I chased him. And then when I chased him, he stopped and he couldn't get me. Even the alignment in the lane. You're in the lane. This bus has about 4 inches on the left, 4 inches on the right, or maybe 3. The cab has a ton more play because he's not wide. But he'll put his vehicle left of center, and when his mirror is right up against the side of the bus, he's looking up at me and I'm beeping at him. He thinks I'm bullying him, and I'm saying, I got nowhere to go. If I go anywhere, I'm going to go into the sidewalk or into the car next to me. Whereas he has play in his lane. They don't understand that. They never, like, I used to drive limousines and stuff, so I know what it's like to drive smaller vehicles in the city. But they've never driven a bus. They've never driven a truck, so they don't understand what we're doing. And the people walking the street, they don't know what's going on either unless they've done our job.
Oh, how much I hate Times Square.
Is this the kind of job you want to do, or what do you guys want to do?
I want to do NJ Transit Rail.
Or you want to enforce all these things with the camera and stuff? You're going to wind up firing so many people that the unions are going to get. They're going to put their foot down and say, how much of a turnover are you going to have in employees? You're dumping everyone because of this and that, because they didn't do this and that. And now we have to rehire again. How much does it cost you to pay all your employees to retrain them? Are you really financially benefiting from it? You know, because most of the guys that get fired are fired because they ran someone over and killed them. All of this extra work that they don't want to do, then I think that they'll like it. But if you're someone they know is always going to be fucking up, they're not going to want to talk to you. And it makes sense in some ways. But the most important thing about the union is that they get us new contracts, and we get raises, and we don't pay extremely high amounts for health care or deductibles. And the pension we get is not very big. It's not like police and corrections.
At the end of the day, it's government, so it's a pretty good pension.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of these people say it's $80,000. They pick another, it's called a tripper. So they'll do that route. The route will pay them like 65 hours, 70 hours, and then they'll do a tripper that adds 5 hours a day. So 5 times.
Yeah, that's
4
what
is
he does.
Yeah, there's another 20.
So he's got like an 8-hour PM straight, and then he tries to pick up a morning trip as well, and they'll give it to him because they need drivers. So he ends up working, and that, if you do the morning trip, I think NJ Transit will pay you for the afternoon trip as overtime.
Yes.
So he's making bank.
Yeah, no, I get it, but the problem is this. What is he doing? The guy's he's a grown man. I mean, does he hate his wife? He doesn't want to be home. He wouldn't let go of the knife. So what it did is it cut the nerves in his fingers.
Wow.
So he wound up with nerve damage in his hand. And then once that happened, the union stepped in and said, you got to protect us. And that's where we got this from.
Yeah, we had 3410 on the way up.
A what?
3410.
What's a 34?
The bus number. The one that...
Their trunk. So, okay, so it's filming them, but it can't identify the vehicle without a plate. So now everyone's getting away with that unless they enforce it. I haven't seen them do anything.
Yeah.
I'm seeing people driving in the city. It's not even a tint cover. It's literally a black piece of thick tape, like duct tape, but it's black. Across the whole license plate, the guy's driving around. He's driving around. No one's doing nothing. So I was like, kidding me? If you ever have to do something like that with a girlfriend or a wife, don't waste your time with it.
Mm.
Get rid of it. Now, I'm not going to head down because then I won't be able to get to the west side. I'm going to make the turn here, 34th, and I'm going to drop you at the corner.
Alright.
Please don't forget to send it to me.
I will. Yeah, I'm probably gonna upload it probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Now, these are the bad turns because you got them sitting in the street, and then when the bus cuts, I got to watch that mirror because that's how people, they keep walking, get caught under the wheel, get ripped up,
Yeah.
make the turn too fast.
Do you have Instagram?
I don't use it. I have an account set up, but I don't use it. I only have Facebook, and the truth is, I don't want too much social media because it gets me like in a rabbit hole. I watch too much of it, and it makes me look at